I do think that this is a little bit of an error on their part, as we're seeing them coming from the likes of the Starkey with their new Evolve AI hearing aids, Signia with their Charging Go, and between you and I, there are also no rumors of them developing one either. Hey guys, it's Matthew here from HearingTracker, keeping you up to date with all new hearing aid technology. And finally, I have an Oticon Invisible in-canal hearing aid update for you. If you're keen on keeping up to date with the latest news in the hearing technology world, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel, press that grey notifications bell, and you'll be updated every time we release a new video. Oticon released their custom OPN family of hearing aids over 4 years ago now. You heard me right, 4 years ago, which is a lifetime when it comes to the world of audiology. And with the changes that we've seen from the competition and even the updates that we've seen from Oticon over the years with their other styles of hearing aids, they were very much in need of being refreshed, as they're currently 2 generations behind in terms of technology. The new Oticon Own is due to be released in the US on August 24th, 2022. This family of hearing aids are all custom made, so the in-the-ear style of hearing aid rather than behind the ear, and as a result will require an impression to be taken of your ear, which is then sent over to Oticon to be made personally for you, with the production time normally being around about 2 weeks. Oticon have opted to stick with the traditional visuals of their custom family for the time being, unlike the likes of Phonak, Starkey and ReSound, who have each recently brought out hearing aids that are, let's say, hiding in plain sight, a little bit like a set of headphones pushing for the hearables market rather than following the cosmetics of old. These new hearing aids from Oticon will be available in 5 sizes, ranging from their invisible in-canal style, going all the way up to their full shell, with differing features between the sizes. On the left of your screen now, you'll see the IIC, which Oticon are boasting is their most invisible hearing aid to date, with 9 out of 10 being completely invisible. I'm kind of dubious of the statement, but let's say they're going to be pretty discreet. Here you can see the fitting ranges that these hearing aids have, demonstrating the degree of hearing loss that they're capable of dealing with. If your hearing test results fit in the grey area shown here, then technically they should be suitable for you. With Oticon's advances in miniaturization, both their IIC and CIC hearing aids can now be fitted to level 90, and their ITC, half shell and full shell models can go up to 100 decibel receivers. This means that their hearing aids are now able to deal with a greater severity of hearing loss than ever before. So the big question is, what exactly makes these hearing aids different from Oticon's previous hearing aids, the Open family? They have taken a lot of the features from the Oticon Moors, which are Oticon's receiver in the canal behind the ear hearing aids, which have been tried and tested now and on the market for a couple of years. And I would say are up here in terms of some of the best hearing aids that I, as an audiologist, have ever had access to. This includes features such as their deep neural network, their More Sound amplifier, More Sound optimizer, and even their More Sound intelligence. Individual details of which you can find in a full breakdown of my Oticon More review, which I'll link in the description to this video. Bluetooth is available in the ITC style and upwards, so they will not only act as hearing aids, but also allow streaming of both phone calls and media, such as music, the radio and podcasts, directly to your hearing aids, just like a standard set of headphones. However, what they'll do over and above a set of headphones is also take into account your hearing loss and enhance your hearing where you need it the most to compensate for your hearing loss. As far as I'm aware, it has the same functionality as the Oticon More receiver in canal hearing aid when it comes to streaming phone calls. So what that means in practice is for all of you out there with an iPhone, you'll be able to keep your phone in your pocket and the hearing aid will both deliver the sound to your ear and act as a microphone to pick up the sound of your voice to allow for a completely hands-free solution. However, with Android devices, it will only be one-way streaming. So, whilst you'll be able to hear the person on the other end of the phone directly in both of your ears, you'll still need to hold the microphone of your smartphone up to your mouth so the person on the other end of the cell phone will be able to hear you speaking. Oticon are also boasting that these new devices have an IP68 rating, which in terms of waterproofing is pretty much the industry standard now. This means that they can technically be submerged in 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes and they should still function afterwards. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting going swimming wearing them. Please don't go swimming wearing them. But hearing aids do live in quite a hostile environment, and in-the-ear hearing aids are actually way more prone to breaking down in comparison to their behind-the-ear counterparts. So it's music to my ears that Oticon have been able to certify them with this rating, as it means that the hearing aids are just less likely to break down. Any of the ITC styles or any bigger than that are sporting twin microphones, which for me is a must when it comes to directionality and trying to get the best out of your ears when it comes to hearing in background noise. This isn't something that you'll see in hearing aids smaller than this, such as the IIC hearing aids that they're producing, really because there just isn't enough space for the components. And if there were, the microphones would really need to be spaced out quite far for them to be effective, which again just wouldn't be possible on an invisible in-canal hearing aid. I'm a little bit surprised that Oticon have followed the phonak route when it comes to custom-made rechargeable hearing aids. What I mean by that is they haven't produced one. I do think that this is a little bit of an error on their part, as we're seeing them coming from the likes of the Starkey with their new Evolve AI hearing aids, Signia with their Charging Go, and between you and I, there are also no rumors of them developing one either. I would absolutely love to know what you guys watching this think of this new family of hearing aids. Is an invisible hearing aid important to you, or are you completely over that sacrifice and just want to hear better? I do hope that you found this video useful, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to be notified when I have these hearing aids in my hands and I can give them a full review. Don't forget that if you like this video, please hit the giant thumbs up so that it reaches more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. I'll see you in the next video.